Hey everybody, Doug Bell with marketing at Caliber Mind, back for another Caliber Mind Minute. Today I'm going to be walking you through two aspects of the product probably not familiar with. The use case here, what are we looking for, is how do we queue up sellers and SDRs for prospecting success. Two areas of the product I'm going to look at are the answers portion of our product and the custom reporting capability. And if you haven't taken advantage of it, reach out to your support team. So let's start out with our homepage as usual. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dig into this answers area, pre-baked it for you. The first place I'm going to start. The reason I'm starting with answers is this is, if you will, if you're familiar with the large language model, this is a way for you to create prompts that sit on top of your data. You're taking advantage of the fact that Caliber Mind has cleaned and architected your data so it is easy to get this information. And in this case, with this idea of setting things up for my sellers and for my SDRs, I've got a prompt here that effectively says, hey, if I have accounts that are surging in terms of first or third-party data engagement on my website, I want to know about it. So I've created this prompt. We're in early July as of the recording of this demo. And so guess what? Not as much activity as we would see in later periods. But what I'm seeing here is which accounts have a high engagement score. And what's that engagement score change over time? And so this is a classic example of using engagement to search. So I'm seeing accounts here that are showing a lot of engagement on the site. And this can get pushed out to your Slack so you can notify individuals. So in this case, we've got reps who are getting really good surges. So we're going to want those folks to reach out as these accounts are surging. So that's one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is Caliber Mind reporting. And what I'm going to be walking you through here is really behind the curtains, behind the scenes about how we think about marketing, and specifically how we think about setting up sellers and sellers and SDRs to do better prospecting. So what underlies our entire theory and model is this idea of ICP. Our ICP came from us using two data sets, negative ICP and positive ICP, and feeding that into a machine learning model sort of built into the background of Caliber Mind. Don't know how to do that? Reach out to our services team. They'll be glad to help you. And what that then produces is a set of ICP accounts that we can mine. The other piece that we do using a similar approach with the machine learning model is to say, what are the levels of engagement, which you're seeing right here? What are the level of engagement that are important for us in terms of our ability to message? Let's say that's outbounding with sellers and prospectors, or to advertise to those folks. And here the tiers that the model came back for. And the underlying idea here, folks, is not necessarily how many accounts are in each, but it is the fact that you can tier this out. And the reason that's relevant is as accounts are highly engaged and hot tamale, and this is based on our own sort of criteria for what that equals, based on conversion rates, right? So what's my highest converting activity in terms of engagement? When that's happening, guess what? I want highly engaged and hot tamale. So if these folks aren't raising their hand, meaning asking for a demo, signing up for a trial, I want my sellers reaching out to them. And so what the underlying model here for us is this. Marketing's job is to constantly increase the number of engaged accounts here, because that increases the pool of accounts that our sellers can prospect to. And as we know, accounts that are hot are easier to prospect than cold accounts. That's the idea. Thanks for spending some time with me today. Happy hunting, and I'll talk to you again next time.